Imagine standing at the edge of a deep chasm, looking down into the darkness below. You feel the weight of everything you've lost pulling at your heart, whispering doubts in your ear. But then, a light flickers in the distance. It's the promise of hope. Today, we delve into what loss can do to us as believers, and how it can transform our faith and resilience. Loss is a universal experience, touching every life in some form. Whether it's the loss of a loved one, a dream, or even a sense of security, the pain can be overwhelming. But as believers, we are not alone in our struggles. Let's explore how loss impacts us emotionally, spiritually, and how we can rise stronger, supported by our faith and community. The emotional impact of loss. Psalm 34:18 reminds us, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit." When we experience loss, it's natural to feel grief, anger, and confusion. We often ask, "Why me?" or "What now?" Take the story of Job, who lost everything yet remained faithful. His journey teaches us that it's okay to feel broken. It's a part of our humanity. Spiritual consequences. Job also faced a crisis of faith, questioning God in his pain. Yet, he ultimately declared, "Though he slay me, yet will I hope in him." Loss can shake our beliefs, but it can also refine them. Like gold tested in fire, our faith can emerge stronger when we lean into God during our darkest hours. Growth through loss. Romans 5:3-2 foretells us, "We rejoice in our sufferings, knowing that suffering produces endurance, and endurance produces character, and character produces hope." Through our losses, we learn resilience and empathy. Think of Joseph, whose betrayal and loss led him to a position where he could save nations. Loss can redirect our paths, shaping us into vessels of God's purpose. The promise of restoration. In the midst of grief, we must hold on to hope. Joel 2:25 says, "I will restore to you the years that the swarming locust has eaten." God's promise of restoration is not just a future hope, but a present reality. We see this in the story of Ruth and Naomi, whose losses led them to a place of divine provision and blessing. Encouragement for moving forward. Isaiah 43:2 reassures us, "When you pass through the waters, I will be with you." Loss can feel isolating, but it's a journey many share. We are called to support one another, fostering a community where we bear each other's burdens. Together, we can find strength in our shared experiences, finding strength in God. As we navigate through loss, let us remember Philippians 4:13. "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." In our weakness, His strength is made perfect. As believers, we are not defined by our losses, but by our resilience and faith.